Imagine enjoying a perfect vacation. Sun, sand, friends. Then, a minor accident, a doctor's visit, and suddenly you're sprinting for your life, straight into the unknown, never to be seen again. This isn't a movie. This is the real-life disappearance of Lars Mittank, and it's a story that will make your skin crawl. It all began in the summer of 2014. Lars Mittank, a 28-year-old German man, was on holiday in the vibrant resort town of Varna, Bulgaria, with friends. He was a normal guy, well-liked, no history of mental illness, just looking for a good time. The trip was going great, filled with typical vacation fun, until July 7th. That night, Lars and his friends were at a bar. Accounts differ, but it seems Lars got into an argument, possibly about football, with a group of other tourists. A scuffle ensued, and Lars sustained a ruptured eardrum. It was painful, a nuisance, but seemingly nothing life-threatening. His friends advised him to fly home as planned, but Lars couldn't. His doctor in Varna told him the pressure change during a flight could worsen his injury. He had to stay. So, while his friends flew home on July 8th, Lars checked into a new, cheaper hotel to await medical clearance to fly. This is where the story takes a sharp, terrifying turn. Lars called his mother, Sandra. He told her he felt unsafe, that he was being followed by the same group of men from the bar fight. He described them as asking about his prescribed antibiotic, Cefuroxime 500. He sounded paranoid, agitated. He even asked his mother to cancel his credit cards, fearing they would be stolen. His calls became more frantic, more disturbed. Sandra begged him to stay in his room. She would send him money. She would come get him. On July 8th, Lars arrived at Varna Airport. This is where the world gets its last perplexing look at him. CCTV footage shows him entering the terminal. He's wearing a distinctive yellow t-shirt and shorts. He looks somewhat disheveled, but initially calm. He attempts to check in, but due to his ear injury, he's advised to see the airport doctor. Lars walked into Dr. Kostov's office. He explained his condition. Dr. Kostov was examining him when suddenly, a male airport worker, possibly a construction worker, entered the room, perhaps just to check on something or retrieve a tool. What happened next is burned into the memory of everyone who's seen the footage. Lars, seemingly out of nowhere, shouted, "I don't want to die here. I have to get out of here." He sprang from his chair, leaving his wallet, phone, passport, and all his belongings behind. He ran like a man possessed, through the terminal, past confused passengers and staff. The footage shows him sprinting out of the building, towards the perimeter fence. He didn't hesitate. With an incredible burst of adrenaline, he scaled an 8-foot barbed wire fence. And then, he ran into a dense sunflower field, bordering the A2 highway and thick woodland. He was gone, disappeared, in a matter of seconds. Since that day, Lars Mittank has never been seen again. No body, no clothes, no further trace. This has spawned countless theories, each more unsettling than the last. Theory 1. Psychosis. Was the combination of his head injury, the Cefuroxime antibiotic, which can rarely cause psychiatric side effects, and the stress of being alone enough to trigger an acute psychotic break? Did the construction worker just happen to be the final trigger for a mind already in turmoil? Theory 2. Foul play. Did the men from the bar fight follow him to the airport? Was the construction worker an accomplice? Was Lars fleeing from a real threat? Perhaps human traffickers who prey on isolated tourists? This theory struggles to explain why they didn't pursue him after he scaled the fence. Theory 3. Exposure. Did he run so far, so fast, so deep into the remote Bulgarian wilderness that he simply succumbed to the elements? Dehydration, disorientation, and injury could have led to his death in an area too vast and dense to search effectively. The case of Lars Mittank remains one of the most frustrating and compelling unsolved mysteries of our time. It's a stark reminder of how quickly life can unravel, how a person can simply cease to exist. Did he fall victim to a sudden medical emergency? Was he targeted by a sinister force? Or did he, for reasons unknown, simply choose to disappear from his old life? The truth is, we may never know, but the image of Lars Mittank, sprinting into the unknown, will forever haunt those who followed his story. What do you think happened to Lars? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And if you're brave enough to dive deeper into the unexplained, make sure to hit that subscribe button.